what's good, y'all, and welcome to my review for Uncharted. And I gotta say, this movie was actually very pleasantly surprised. I would dare say I think this movie was a little bit better than I was expecting. A fantastic movie, and definitely, without a doubt, one of the best video game movies of all time, I guess, man. But yeah, this movie was awesome, man. This was really fucking good, man. And now, before we jump right in to the actual review itself, y'all know that I kind of have an interesting history with the Uncharted series, because you guys know, if you guys at least been a long time subscribed to the channel, that still to this day my most viewed video is that trophy glitch that I posted back in 2016, which apparently the glitch still works. I actually like somewhat recently, I want to say maybe back in like January, or it might have been like January, maybe December-ish, I got a comment on that video saying like, oh yeah, the glitch still worked. And I'm like, how? It's been like 5 years since this game came. It's been like 5-6 years since this game came out. How the fuck does this glitch still work? How the hell have they not patched it? Because I would assume by now it got patched, you know, like, and they patched that trophy glitch, and now you can no longer use it. I could have swore, I would have thought they patched it. You know, that's a glitch. It's kind of like it's an exploit, you know. You'd think they would patch that, but no. Apparently that trophy glitch still works, man. And Uncharted was actually the reason I got a PlayStation 3 in the first place, because I saw Uncharted 3. And then another funny story, I remember back in the day, I was marathoning through the first and second Uncharted games, and I was playing it for so long, and I didn't like get a drink or nothing, that I was sent to the ER and also went blind for a hot second. But that's a story for another day, man. Either way, I have a lot of history with Uncharted. I love this series, and as a fan, I'm happy to say that this movie was fantastic and definitely did good by the characters. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in. So the movie is directed by Ruben Fletcher, if I'm saying it right, and stars Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, Sophia Taylor-Aina, Antonio Banderas, and the plot of Uncharted is Nathan Drake and his wisecracking partner Sully embark on a dangerous quest to find the greatest treasure never found, while also tracking clues that may lead to Nate's long-lost brother. Now, first thing I gotta say is definitely I would say the cast I thought was really good. Antonio Banderas as the villain was fantastic. It's always great to see Antonio Banderas in a movie, since we don't really see him in that many movies nowadays recently. Of course, it's movies. I literally, right as I'm talking, I noticed that on Google, the thing that says that the movie has a 39% Rotten Tomatoes, because of fucking course it does. I swear, man, this is why you don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. But anyway, as I was saying, I literally just noticed that as I was talking, I was like, really? But anyway, as I was saying, we never really get to see Antonio Banderas in a lot of movies nowadays, I've noticed, at least from what I've seen. So whenever I do see him in a movie that pops up recently, it's always a pleasure watching it. He's great. Tom Holland, I thought, was really, really good as Nathan Drake. I'm not going to come out here and say that, oh, he's better than Nolan North, man. No. He's great, man. I think he did a really good job with Nathan Drake and his portrayal. I thought he did a really good job with it. Mark Wahlberg, I also thought was pleasantly surprised to me as Sully. I would say he's probably a bit different than how he is in the games. I don't really remember the characters of the Uncharted games so well, because it's been so long since I played the games. But yeah, I would say Mark Wahlberg, his version of Sully is a little bit different from how it is in the games, but I thought he was great as well. I feel like he's more or less playing himself more so than he is Sully, but I thought he was great nonetheless, man. And Sophia Taylor Ali, if I'm saying it right, plays Chloe, which is like the only other returning hero from the games. It wasn't until after I left the movie that I was like, wait, there was like no mention of like Ellen or whatever the Nathan's like main love interest was throughout the games. It wasn't until I left the theater I was like, oh wait, she is not in this movie at all. There was no mention of her, no nothing. Chloe's the only one we got, but she was introduced in Uncharted 2. But yeah, she's great. I thought the rest of the cast was overall really good. And yeah, I thought the cast was really good. And Tom Holland, like I said, I thought was fantastic as Nathan Drake. I thought he did a really, really good job. And he also did most of the stunts too, which I didn't actually remember in like an interview he did where he said like this was like the hardest movie he did, because with the Spider-Man movies, like most of the stunts are CG, because obviously, you know, it's Marvel and everything. But like this, he had to do most of, not all the stunts himself. This was actually him, you know, like vaulting over buildings and shit. So yeah, but yeah, shout out to him, man. The overall action set piece I thought were really, really well done, especially the one that definitely takes inspiration from Uncharted 3 with like the plane. That scene I thought was really well done. I thought it was like shot also really well too. Like there's this one scene where like Nate is like spinning in midair and like the camera's spinning around with him, man. I thought it looked really, really cool. And the overall treasure hunting as we get through the lake, as we see the other tombs that they explore, trying to get closer to this lost, to the gold, to these lost ships and find the gold in them, were really well done. I thought they were really well done. The music I also thought was really well done. I really enjoyed the music, and of course and I liked how they saved Nathan's theme for like that one special moment in the movie, which I thought that was nice. Bit fan service that you could say, but hey, I liked it when they did actually play his theme, and they also play it during the end credits, so I was happy to see that, man. I also really thought the overall chemistry and like banter between Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg was really good. I thought they had a really good chemistry together as they're going back and forth, man. I thought that was really well done. I thought their overall relationship as Nathan Drake and Sully was really good. Even though I would definitely say it's different from how it is in the games, because from what I remember from the games, you know, Sully and Nate, they were always cool. And there wasn't really every time where they were like actively against each other, except maybe that like that like dream sequence type thing in like Uncharted 3, I think. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while since I played the games, but here they're definitely a little bit more antagonistic, a little bit more wary of each other, but I thought it was still really well done. It looks like if this movie does get a sequel, which I'm hoping it does, because this movie was awesome, I would like to see more of it. That's probably when the one Nate and Sully's relationship will probably go back to and revert and become what we know it is in the games. But either way, man, I thought that was really good. I also liked how the movie kind of like the movie doesn't. One thing I found interesting about the movie is like it doesn't take its source material from one of the particular of the 4 games. It more or less just mix and matches shit from all 4 of them into, like they mentioned Sam, and we see all the more backstory like we saw in the beginning of Uncharted 4. There's obviously the plane shit from Uncharted 3, Chloe is from Uncharted 2, and the gold, I guess, is about the only real comparison it has with the first game. It's kind of interesting how they take more from like 2, 3, and 4 than they do the first game, outside of just them looking for gold, but it's not like they're looking for like El Dorado or anything, which I believe is what they were looking for in the first game. They were looking for the lost city of El Dorado, if I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were hunting for in the first game. But I like how they kind of like mix and match the ideas from all the other games and make it more of a more original story. But I like how I thought they did a good job of trying to like mix and match on the games and make it work really well regardless. Now, as far as like the only thing that I had like issues with the movie, one thing is that the movie definitely, you know, like you have almost every other character in the movie betrays the other character, betrays somebody in here, man. Which at first I thought it was like, okay, nice little twist, like, oh shit. But after a while, they keep doing it the entire movie. I'm like, okay, this is just ridiculous. Now I'm sure there were like a good number of betrayals in the actual games themselves, but I don't think they were this many in this close of succession. Sure, this is like a damn near 2-hour-long movie versus like 4 games that like are like 10 hours plus. But you know, I thought the writers got a little too crazy with the betrayals, man. They certainly know I'm not Shyamalan. I will say that much, man. Also, Sony didn't learn their lesson. Once again, they put the mid-credit scene of the fucking trailer. I swear to God, like, why does Sony keep doing this? Like, I swear to God, it's like, you think by after TASM 2 they learn, okay, let's not put the endings in the trailers. But no, they still keep doing it. They got to deal with Venom, and now they've done here with Uncharted. It's like, Sony, will you guys ever learn? Don't put the ending in the fucking trailer. But yeah, man, besides that, man, this is definitely a fantastic video game movie. I would definitely say I like this more than Ratchet & Clank. And so far, Sony has gone 2 for 2 for their video game live-action adaptations. And we still got The Last of Us coming from HBO next year, I guess, because we got confirmed that's not coming out this year. So I'm definitely excited for that one because you guys know how much I fucking love The Last of Us. But yeah, man, if you guys are a fan of those, Indiana Jones type movies, definitely check this movie out. If you guys are obviously a fan of the games themselves, definitely give this movie a watch. You guys will definitely have a fun time with this. Also, one other thing I forgot to mention is that Nolan North does get a cameo in the movie, and I was grinning from ear to ear when I saw him, man. His cameo was really good, man. I like this cameo in the movie. But yeah, man, as always, guys, leave your thoughts down in the comments. You guys thought the movie, did you love it, did you hate it? Are you guys excited? Are you guys hoping that this movie does get a sequel like I am? Are you excited for the new Last of Us series that we're getting from HBO? Which I'm a little cautious on this, but I'm happy, but I'm hoping it'll be good because you guys know how much I love The Last. But given Sony's track record so far, I think it's going to end up being really, really good, man. But obviously, we will have to wait and see on that once the actual series comes out. But anyway, guys, overall, I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10, guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like, if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flag a link, description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. You
She still got it. She still got it. She still